Okay, so we're going to do this brief little screen recording here just to show all the coaches out there how you can input scores and stats and also manage your team rosters. So first, what we're going to do is you're going to go into teams. And right now we are in as Comac, just as an example here, but the same way would apply, of course, for all coaches. So you first hit review. And then this is where you have your team roster. So every player is here, and this gives you a chance. If you click on manage players, that gives you a chance to either add players to your roster, kids that might have been called up. You can also edit players if they change jersey numbers or are playing a different position or anything like that. You just click on manage players. And then in terms of inputting stats and scores for games, what you can do is you can then scroll down to the bottom here, and this is where all the games are listed, the entire team schedule. So we're just going to go in and demonstrate just how to input the scores and stats from a game. So we'll go to this game here, Comac Bayshore on April 6th. And then so the first thing you want to do is you want to hit edit and input the score first and foremost, because that's the only way that it'll reflect on the front end of the website is if you put in the actual final score. So let's just say here that final score was 6-2. So then you click save. And then you have to go back to the game again to input the box score and the stats. So again, you click review, then manage box score. So that's how you do the box score for each quarter. And then you want to go back to game details. And then here's where you can add the player stats. So you just click on manage player stats, and then the rosters will come up here. So both rosters will come up if both rosters are on the website. But of course, I'm sure the coaches, you'll just focus on your team. So you can just check all players, and then here's where you input all the player stats from the game. Now, if you do have a stat book that does have the opposing team's stats and you did want to input them, then you do have that option as well, as both rosters would be featured on here if both rosters are in the website. But we'll just input the player stats here. So you see here we have everything available if you have every stat. So goals, assists, shots, everything, face-offs taken and won, saves, goals allowed, ground balls, and also caused turnovers. But once you input all the player stats, then you just go down to the bottom and you hit save. And then as you can see here, it's displayed here. So you have the final score at the top, you have the box score, and then the player stats are in here as well. And then those will all be displayed on the front end of the website. So pretty simple, but this is just the process of going through the back end and inputting scores and stats, as well as also editing your team roster. Also, actually, one other thing we can do here is just show the coaches how to create a new game just in case maybe a non-league matchup was picked up or maybe a game for some reason isn't displayed on the front end of the website. So when you go to create new game, you just click the 2024 season, and then you would just edit the date of whatever that game is, edit the date and time. just an example here. And then you have to make sure that you highlight the 2024 team. So this is just an example, of course, but then you would just hit create new game. And then that game will then be displayed on the front end of the website. But again, just a quick tutorial just on how to, again, input scores and stats and also manage your roster as well, and create new games as well. So thanks to everyone that tuned in.